with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. With Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat with Cutie. Chit chat, chit chat, chit chat with Cutie. What's up, cuties? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to you guys. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to the cutie crew. Shout out to the cutie mods. Who's in here? Pink Table Topics is here. Sis, you going live today? Linda Gamble is here. The legend of the mods. Thank you guys so much for modding this Monday morning live. Shout out to the cutie crew, Patroni Cuties. For those that would like to join me this evening on Patreon, I will be watching The Fall of Diddy Part 2. So, I'm sorry, Episode 2. So I have it scheduled. Well, I will for 7 Central. So yeah, join me over there if you would like. And I'm gonna get started, guys. Shout out again to the cutie crew. Shout out to all of the subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Where I want to start, y'all. I'm starting because I got a lot. I got a couple hot topics, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw my little recap of the second part of the reunion in this because I didn't do it yesterday. You guys know what the topic of discussion was yesterday, and she been getting her arse toe up on every platform. Destiny Payton. Which I really don't even want to say anything about her at this point, but I'll get to her in a minute. But with my video on yesterday, and I've done this maybe 4 or 5 times, anytime it's a hot topic, you may see them comments turned off. There were a couple, and I ain't want to go back to Allison from last week or Jaha that were over in my comment section yesterday. And I knew I was going to be out and about, child. I was going to stay in, but I decided to go ahead and go out. So, yeah, if I'm not able to monitor my chats on my page that I created, then, yeah, if I want to, I'm going to turn them comments off. So that's that on that. But feel free to drop on down now if you would like. For those that were, it was just a couple. I turned them off actually right after my live. But shout out to, girl, if I don't get Destiny up off this screen. Shout out to Fan Earth, Jalen Hurts, and the Eagles. OMG, I was so happy. Hey, Sammy. I was out and about again. I posted a little video over on Instagram. But shout out to the Eagles. And shout out to Jalen Hurts on that Super Bowl win. It was almost a blowout. It really, really was. What else did I want to go over real quick? Hopefully, this is the tab. Yes, Kendrick Lamar's performance. All black everything. I loved it. Samuel L. Jackson played the role of Uncle Sam Child. It was just absolutely amazing from start to finish. I love the like this. This image here was actually, if it was larger, you guys, and I think I have it on my page, but it was supposed to be them as the American flag. It was so well thought out. And like Kendrick said, it's a lot of people that try to come in and do this thing, but you cannot imitate the culture. And that's what he represents to me. So I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. What else did I want to touch on real quickly? When it comes to these hot topics, child. So much symbolism, pink butterflies. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I've watched it maybe. Oh, Miss D, sorry you guys lost. I've watched it maybe, probably about 10 times. Couple times on Instagram, couple times on YouTube. Wait, but before I get past Kendrick, before I get to this next topic, look who made a video. And this looked like it was a couple, I don't know how long ago, but Jalen Hurts made a video for LeBaric and LeBaric's barbecue business. Now, Jalen looks he's still young, but he looks a couple years younger. And I will never forget about a year ago, Jalen actually shaved his face. And we know he got a fiance, all of that. Everybody was going off. I was one of them. Don't you do that again. But you could tell he got a little baby face. So let's take a listen to what Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl winner, had to say to LeBaric. 2020. That was so nice. You guys couldn't hear that? Please let me know if you guys were able to hear that. Oh my goodness. Can you hear me? Put a one if you could hear me. Oh my goodness. You could hear me though, Cricket, but you couldn't hear that. This goddamn StreamYard, when I tell you I hate it, and a lot of you guys were saying that I think somebody said the Silver was having issues as well with StreamYard. That lets me know it's not just me. But I went off about this Saturday because I pay StreamYard $90 a month. And let me write this on a sticky. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try to open it up in another window. I'm gonna try. Call StreamYard. All right, hold on. I'll replay it if it lets me. So give me one quick second. Let's get out of this. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. Let me know if you guys can hear me real quickly. Put a one, put a one, put a one. Sis, if you can text me, hey Tara, if the sound goes out again, please. Okay, so I see your one. I see your ones. All right, so let's try to share this again. I have opened up a new web browser and we're gonna go here and here. Let's see. Let me turn my phone up. That'll let me see. All right, guys. I got my phone up, so here we go. That'll let me see. All right, guys. All right, let's go. So here's
America. I hope all is well, brother. I just want to personally congratulate you on making the Yahoo News Top Entrepreneurs for 2020. That's a huge deal, a huge accomplishment, and I'm sending you my best wishes. Also, the team at Rex Retail is so proud to bring the world your new Red Magic Star. So keep doing your thing, man. It's number love. Send you number blessings. Have a good one. America. I hope all is well.
All right, so I know you guys heard it because I heard it, but Jalen Rose was shot up. Jalen Rose. Jalen Hurts gave LeBerick a shout out. This was in 2020. LeBerick made the top, I believe he said, entrepreneurs or something, and he was congratulating him. So that's awesome. And shout out to LeBerick for posting it when Jalen is trending. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna go over one. Let me play this real quick. Hold on. This was a part of, I don't know why it's flashing a white screen. Kendrick's set. If you guys don't know, so Serena. Damn, what's wrong with me? Serena Williams is Drake's ex-girlfriend. And in the battle, the rap battle that Drake and Kendrick was going back and forth with each other, Drake mentioned Serena in a song. So what Kendrick did when it comes to Drake is just snatch back everything black damn near, okay? But let's take a look at her crip walking. I loved it. And yeah, that's the type of petty I'll be on if you mention me in a way like Drake did. So shout out to Serena Williams as well. And then we just gonna get into this for like 2 minutes. Hey, 32. You guys know the rapper Dank that's has filed a lawsuit against Lyft because the driver refused to put her ass in his car. This is very, very telling as far as her request this morning on the Breakfast Club. So I want you guys to pay close attention and listen what she asked for, child. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. All of this is allowed under the Copyright Disclaimer Act. Okay, let's go ahead.
How are you? Ken, how you, brother? We good? Nice to meet you, Ken.
Yeah. This the only seat y'all got?
Y'all hear that?
What you need?
A bigger chair or something.
That's little.
That's what I'm talking about. Good. This is the accommodation.
Did you guys see and hear that? She asked him if that was the only seat that they have. And they's like, well, you know, what do you want? She said something that's bigger. So if you want a bigger seat to sit in, how is it that she just did not understand that small compact car was too small for her? And she requested a larger seat, and they brought over a whole bench. So if they don't go ahead and throw that doggone lawsuit out, they better. I just couldn't believe that when I saw it. And I think that that's what the other guy, thank you, my degree is real, none at all. I think that that's what the driver and Lyft will need. Look, she just requested a larger seat. So you know that you are a larger woman and require larger things. So yeah, that's it for me when it comes to hot topics. I was going to talk about the black woman over there in Pakistan. she's taken her behind back home. I'm happy to hear that because, you know, although I got a cackle here and there out of that situation, excuse me, I didn't take that as a joke. You know, we'll go through that in members only maybe because the I don't know what this guy's position is over there in Pakistan, but he said that they really, really wanted to show her hospitality. They went out of their way to do that because they wanted to show other parts of the world, you know, just that they're nice people. But that could have been horribly wrong. That could have went horribly wrong. You know, you over there in that country, you acting up like that. Something could have happened to her and nobody would have seen her again. So I'm just glad that she back. Let's go ahead and get into my little quick thoughts on what I and all of us, a lot of us as far as content creators, discussed yesterday when it comes to Destiny and those strong lies. And I'm so glad that this image right here was able to be captured because, yeah, this is Destiny all the way. She's cool, like I said yesterday. But I wanted to point out what was said. I think a lot of us, I know I did, reacted immediately because I was so upset. You know, when I watched that unreleased but released clip. Tisha said Martel suggested that activity in the back of the limo. She didn't say that Mel carried it out. So unless, you know, you guys heard something that I didn't, and I think I mentioned that yesterday, but that's what I heard. And as I said yesterday, married folks, grown folks, I'm just not going to say married. Grown consensual folks can do what the hell they want to do, especially married husband and wife. So Tisha never cleared that up. What she did say was, you know, Martel, that was all you, like she's been saying lately. But she said Martel suggested, you know. I remember that not today. You guys got to remember that 10th anniversary dinner. They had tension and all of that at that time. You know what I mean? So this is how I feel about that. First of all, again, it's none of Destiny's damn business. Ain't got shit to do with her. But these folks have been at war, basically. The cast of Love and Mary Tunstfield, they've been at war for years. We know the bad blood that happened when Marceau was joking about this video that at one point people thought that he was talking about Miss Van. We know the Cuckoo brother. I mean, all of these people have been at war damn near, and it's taken a lot for them to come together each season and continue to film. Just me and the way I think this shit would have been come out. I really, really do. So I'm not believing it. But again, if it did happen, that is Mel's business and Martel's business. They were married. Okay? It wasn't, yeah. But when it comes to Destiny and her being the one that was so upset, do you guys know what that reminded me of? That reminded me of when Martel and Ariane were interviewing the alleged side chick. Do you guys remember how Ariane couldn't even keep her train of thought because she was picked up on some hints? She was thrown off. She was upset at the possibility that Martel could have been with this chick as well. What was you doing, Martel? What was you doing? That's exactly how Destiny acted. That's exactly Destiny. You screwed Martel. Those are my thoughts and opinions several times, and you still are. You still are. So I don't even want to keep even discussing something as low when it comes to Destiny. But what I will tell her is this. Maybe if she was flobbing the knob when it comes to LeBerick, maybe if she was in the back of something instead of letting other men hit it from the back, maybe she'll still be married. Maybe LeBerick wouldn't have took you maybe LeBerick wouldn't have divorced you 3 weeks after you gave birth. Maybe LeBerick wouldn't have had to get DNA tests and all of that. So yeah, you should have been in the back of something, but instead you again was letting other Negroes hit it from the back. Moses and everybody else, including Martel Holt, in my opinion. That's that on that. I'm so over her. Let me make sure I said all that I wanted to say. Oh, as for me, Cutie Crew. Hey, Simply, Cutie Crew, Patroni Cuties. This coming Saturday will be the last reunion and my last discussion when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. So no, we will not be doing the earlier scenes, the earlier episodes and scenes. I'm over it. I'm over it. But what I will say this, as I've said before, if I need to come out here, if something is hit the streets and there needs to be some debunking, and you know what I'm saying, when it comes to anything Melody, Cherie, or whatever, lies that they try to spread, I may touch on that on YouTube. But I'll continue to spotlight Mel, her business, her upcoming events, all of that, court cases I'll discuss. Not looking up the documents, but we'll be discussing even when it comes to Dusty. But as far as just the watch back, I can't do it. Enough is enough. So anyway, let me go ahead because I didn't wasted enough time with that. But you guys know that we will be still watching documentaries. I will be having live watch parties for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And, we'll discuss that. So that's that on that. When it comes to this reunion, I'm not even going to go through. Well, I'm going to go through, but I'm just going to show maybe 2 scenes, maybe, courtesy of OMFG Reality TV. But the second half of the reunion started where it left off with Kimmy and Mel. And, Mel was just telling Kimmy that she felt like Kimmy really didn't want to continue to have those discussions. And that's why, she decided not to continue. And we know that that is true. When Kimmy and Mel met for lunch and all of that, and Kimmy brought this up, Mel said then, okay, well, I promise you, I'm not going to keep talking about it. Kimmy said, well, I don't think that that's the case. And when Mel don't want to talk about nothing, we simply don't talk about it. You know what I mean? A mess. But in their exchange, Destiny jumps on in. She just insert herself into Kimmy and Mel's segment. And that's why I say this chick is obsessed for real when it comes to Mel. And Destiny's like, when people come to you or whatever, it's not received though. If I don't want to receive you, I don't have to receive you. If you apologize to me and I still don't want anything to do with you, that's just it. That's all. And she had the same look in this moment when she was talking to Mel. And Mel's like, I am talking to Kimmy and Carlos. That's what, yeah. Again, wanting a moment. When Mel said that about Destiny before, she was spot on. Destiny wants a moment anytime she can get it. And Destiny like, well, yeah, everybody got an opinion and trying to insert herself. And I said before, I'll say it again, Mel, you are better than I could ever be. Because I would have told her to mind your mother business. That's what I would have told. I would have told a lot of people a lot of things at that reunion. What else? Marceau, during that little exchange, he was gather her up. I thought he was talking to Destiny, but the Cutie crew told me that he was telling Mel to gather Destiny up. And even when it comes to Marceau wanted a moment. That's just it. That's just all. But the mentor, their little segment came up. And, Mel said that she was just kind of shocked because she didn't hear about Nell Fletcher feeling some type of way for 6 weeks. Now, Nell Fletcher, if you had a problem, 6 weeks was a long time. But I guess that's how long it took to get them cameras back in front of you. But her excuse was, well, I just shut down. Then she started crying. And even when it comes to Nell Fletcher and her situation, look, it's a lot of us that our moms are no longer with us. So please believe we can have compassion and empathy and all of that. But people agreed. And Nell Fletcher, you go right on through social media. People said that they are not putting their friend's marriage over their dying mama. They overwhelmingly agree with that. So I also think that was a setup for next year. And I told you guys this for Nell Fletcher's storyline. What they going to talk about? With Mel gone. But Carlos then talks to Destiny. Why I got the let loose lounge up here, thumbnail, y'all? How come you ain't tell me? Carlos, after having Destiny sitting on that stage all that time, I even felt that it was weird how he started the conversation, and she shouldn't have even been out there because she wouldn't have had that exchange with Mel when Mel and Kimmy were going back and forth. But anyway, he said Destiny is back and blah, blah, blah. I ain't getting into shit when it comes to Destiny. She said, yes, she's so happy to be back because she wants to be able to, because her story is unfinished. And what story? Even after watching Destiny this whole season, what story? Her story was Mel, Sonny, Moses. That's it. Destiny also said that she's healed. And we know that's a lie. Kimmy. Carlos was asked, because you guys remember that Kimmy and Destiny had their little words, especially at the previous reunion, or maybe it was the 2 seasons ago, because Destiny set out a season. And Kimmy said, she gives nothing, which is the audacity for me, because Kimmy don't give much herself. But Carlos said, well, what do you think about Destiny coming back? And has she been more open? And Kimmy said, yes, and I didn't think it through. The fact that Destiny had to really heal in order to open up. Straight BS. But this is where Destiny lied, child. Let me get this picture ready. There was this whole exchange with Destiny and Nell Fletcher, about lands. And Destiny, I just want people to see this is how she lies. Shout out to one of them Facebook groups where I swiped this from. But we knew this anyway. The girl said her and Martel went to school around the same time and all of that. We know Martel's age, but Destiny, you must have forgotten that your mug shot has your birthday. Here's the official one that I have saved. 1982. And she lied so easily. I'm not 42. And Nell Fletcher wasn't feeling Destiny after that. She said that she know what Destiny told her. Destiny told her that she was 42. And Destiny made it this big, big deal. So Nell Fletcher said, look, at one point, I would have been honored to have her as my daughter-in-law, which I feel like is a lie. Don't nobody want to pass a known pass around. that then been with Kimmy's son, Jalen, allegedly, also suggested Kimmy and Maurice have a threesome with her. All of that. But Nell Fletcher said, now, no. And the reason why she said that is Destiny is a damn liar. Lied right in that lady's face. Now, before I get to two of the clips that I'm going to show, I want y'all to see the alleged groom person. Shout out again to the Facebook groups and shout out to what's happening. Y'all see this person on this lady's lap? Do you guys see that? I'm going to show you another picture, but do you see that? That's actually, what's her name? Sherelle from Love and Marriage DC. But do you see the person that's on her lap? Let me know, child. That is the alleged groomed person. Having a good old time, child. Having a good old time. She ready to cry and act like she was grown, but baby giving lap dances and everything. That don't match up, Destiny. Yes, she is out there a chronic, habitual, pathological liar. So yeah, we know she lied. Nell Fletcher knows she lied. And Nell Fletcher say, no, I'm good. Okay. Now, will they use that next year? If they do, I hope there isn't a next year. That's just me. I can see it happening because, again, they all need storylines right now. But in comes Sonny Minks. And baby, if this wasn't another exchange where Destiny lied in her body face, straight up lied. And Tisha, Stormy, and everybody else that's down for the get down now, just wait until she come out with allegations against y'all husbands or you all. We saw some, I don't know, that little scene in the Dominican Republic between the Scots child. It looked like they down for the get down. You know what I mean? Wait until Destiny comes out with stories about them trying to groom her as well. Y'all keep on sugarcoating bullshit, and it's gonna, happen to you. Let's see. I don't know what Annette was talking about right there. I'm sorry, Annette. I had your comment highlighted, but here, because I skipped a whole lot with Destiny. I ain't playing her ass, but I'm definitely gonna play this because I want people to see the lies. Take a look and a quick listen.
Do you think Moses approached Sonny as a scheme to hurt you?
Yes, absolutely.
Why do you think Moses would use Sonny to get back at you?
She's the only person that could get him back on this platform to talk to me.
Did you guys hear that? If you didn't see it, Destiny said Moses used Sonny to get back on this platform so he could be and see her, be near her and see her. This man gonna marry her to Destiny. Check out Mel, child. She gonna cackle.
You really think Moses went ahead and started dating Sonny?
Look at Mel. Baby, look at Mel. Now, that's before she even get to the lie about Mel and Sonny. But I get it. I get it, Mel, because that was some straight bullshit. So let's take a look.
Melody, what happened, Sean? What I mean?
It is funny.
It's hilarious. Go ahead. What's funny, Melody?
Oh, I mean, listen, I'm just saying.
Fuck her, girl.
Just that somebody chose somebody to marry so they could come and have an opportunity to talk to you. It's just all the way to Huntsville.
Well, after y'all met in July and planned this whole storyline.
I'll pause right there. Child, delusional, and something not right. Something is not right when it comes to Destiny. And that's why I say that life coach does a very big disservice to her. She should not be on reality TV. Something is not right. But right there, Destiny lied to Mel's face and said, well, y'all met in July and came up with this whole storyline. Talking about Mel and Sonny. Let's continue.
And then y'all came on the show.
Ooh. Who is?
You and Melody.
Me and Melody, man. Whoa, whoa.
Look at her. Look at the smile on her face. Again, every lie that this chick told, she looked at Martel Hope like, I hope you proud of me. See, I told you I was going to say it. Martel and Destiny came up with a whole lot of this shit. But why did that cause Destiny to look at Martel and smile? She's very dangerous, sis. Very. She just lied. She made that shit up, spewed it out to the world, and she's proud of herself. But over there on her Mental Mondays, you know, I've been vindicated, and girl, you need some help. Facts, really. Martel's bottom BI for sure. Let's continue this nonsense.
I'm sorry, where'd you get that from?
This is the only other person on the stage who was my producer at this time. Never
I
happened.
don't like his people.
Then she tried to say, Mel said, where did you get that from? Well, only the person on the stage that was my producer. So now she lying, trying to act like Sonny is the one that told her that her and Mel met up. That's dangerous. I really hope that you guys see this because this ties into the grooming and everything else. This ties into the DV allegations against LeBaric and everything else. Do you see how easily she lies with a straight face?
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
What point are you trying to prove?
The point that I'm trying to make is that there was communication between the two of them.
Not true.
Melly wasn't surprised about Sonny being at the podcast.
Absolutely
She
was.
absolutely knew.
We all saw Mel's reaction in real time. I wasn't there, but I saw the video. Mel twist all in her seat and like, oh my God, what? And then Mel, a former friend of Destiny's that does not want a friendship with Destiny, even took up for Destiny in that clip that I saw from the podcast. She said to Sonny and Moses, well, y'all do got to realize, you know, this may look a certain type of way for her. But the girl that made that up as well. Let's continue.
I haven't seen this lady, neither one of them.
Well, I will say this. I mean, listen, when I learned that my former producer married Moses, obviously that was around the time that we knew you were coming back on the show. So I did ask Marcus to reach out to Sonny and Moses to see if they would be interested in coming on.
I know you said that.
Oh yeah, so I want to.
If you knew that Carlos said that, why are you trying to blame Mel and Sonny? Girl, this is cool.
Because listen, one thing about me. So
Oh my God.
I wanted to be able to just tell the full picture because sometimes things get lost in translation.
Mm-hmm.
So she was approached to come on the show. With that being said, Sonny, what made you say yes to accepting being on the show?
When I spoke with Moses about the situation, and we had already saw like the podcast situation, he wanted to protect me because he already knew that it was going to be slander. This person's going to run with these stories, and he was.
And yes, there was some slander in there, Destiny. I was one that in the beginning felt like, I probably wouldn't have moved like that. Sonny, I don't know if you should have done that. But Destiny was slandering both Moses and Sonny's name.
It's like, I'm gonna stand up for you. I'm not gonna just.
So y'all never had conversation about coming on this show before her podcast?
Absolutely not. No.
And I'm gonna say for the record, you were told that Sonny and Moses were coming on the show. It wasn't like that happened behind your back.
I didn't say that.
No, babe, I'm not saying you did.
Now look how he's babying her. Carlos is babying the hell out of Destiny Payton.
I just want to clear the air. The thing is this. I think everybody on this stage always deserves some grace because being on this show is a lot. It's a lot for all
I
of you.
expressed that to her and leaned into her about that myself.
Let me finish, baby. I think you can look back and say you came across too harsh.
Sure.
And I'm not making excuses for anyone's behavior, right? But
watch how she snaps on Carlos.
I do think everybody, even you and Stormy, when y'all had your situation at Valentine's Day, when you're in an intense situation, you do the craziest. You and Stormy have a great friendship, right?
We do.
Right.
Stormy then continue to.
I know, baby.
Come
I
at me
know,
and
baby. But I want to say this because I'm going to land the plane.
I hope so.
Y'all hear that? Carlos say, I'm going to land the plane. And Destiny said, I hope so. Just like when she walked out on the set, when she first walked out, she told him, you're welcome. You're welcome. Like she really has done something to make this season pop. Really. So look how he look at him.
Uh-oh. What I would like to offer up is this. Obviously, you're saying that
Look, enough of that. Let me go to this next one with Mel and Sonny, because like I said, I didn't even want to show that much. But I wanted you guys to really take a look at how delusional Destiny is, how dangerous she is when she lies with a straight face. That's an accusation. And she said it with her chest that Mel and Sonny met up. Mel and Sonny met up in July. She's a liar. But take a look at Mel and Sonny talking backstage.
we'll be back to clear the air. When we return, stay tuned for the Love and Marriage Huntsville Reunion Special.
Are we ready to break?
Oh my God, it's so shocking.
Right.
Yeah.
Sir, are you
The
okay? Let me
delusion.
shut the door. I'm good.
I'm good. I'm just over the whole situation. Like she's a person who's just her heart is not right. You know, I think she's just angry. And she just likes to hold on to it. The lies, me and you concoct. You don't need what you need a story. What you need to shop the storyline for?
I literally hadn't seen you.
Mel and Sonny said the last time that they've seen each other was the Monica show. You guys know about that. Destiny tried to perform as well. And Sonny said that was the last time that she saw Destiny as well. You know, other than Sonny and Moses coming on that podcast, Carlos's podcast.
Really?
Yeah. So
What
it's
year
like
was that?
22.
22. Wow.
So,
Well, I'm glad Carlos stood on business and he was like, look, let's be clear.
Yeah.
Mel didn't know Sonny was at the podcast. I'm the one who said, oh, Sonny is married to Moses. Get her on the line. You get what I'm saying? Like, people make up these stories in their heads that sound good to them.
Sure.
They think work, but it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Your lies don't work. It's not true. Not true. So again, anybody, and look, I let these folks do them. If you out here defending Destiny, hey, that's your damn business. But if you can defend lies, somebody that just come out in your face and just lie, yeah, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. But another part that I'm not going to play was Carlos trying to get Sonny to apologize, you know, or do you think that you did something wrong? And do you think you owe her an apology? And Sonny was like, no, you know, I've already tried to do that and it's a wrap. It is. But Destiny had the nerve to say, if you apologize and the behavior doesn't change, then no, I'm not accepting it. And I had to say, wait a minute, what? How many times have we seen Destiny apologize to Mel? And what behavior has changed? None. So much so that we ended up here with these grooming accusations. What, you know, Destiny can say a lot of things out of her mouth, but when it comes to her doing the same thing, no, it doesn't happen. Destiny has apologized 1,000 times. Zero. If anything, her behavior has gotten worse. Like I told you guys yesterday, her and Coleslaw are one in the same. Her and Coleslaw, in my opinion, is screwing Martel. Martel got control over their minds and everything else because everything that chick said, she turned and looked at Martel for approval or recognition. You know, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. What else, child? This last scene is when Trish, child, with that hair, that dress, them shoes, everything was a mess. But this is when Trish and Ken came out. Let's go ahead and take a quick look. Trish, I'll say in advance, a couple of us have talked about this. If you are saying no out your mouth, you shouldn't be raising your head up and down saying yes. That's a sure sign of a lie, child. Let's take a look. Oh, even Drop the Mic said that over there. I know we talked about that in the Let Loose Lounge Saturday. Yeah, she's saying no, but shaking her head up and down. Yes, child. Take a look.
When did you go over Martel's house? And why did you deny it in the beginning?
But first of all, let me just say, in the beginning, I was confused. I was new to all this. But then outside,
you was confused about telling the truth?
Right.
Telling all my business, but I did tell Martel outside the gym. I said it was okay if you said, I didn't know if he didn't want me to know him or he didn't want to know me. I was like, okay, if he didn't mention it, am I supposed to fall back and not say anything? Or is there something, I don't know, how does this work? I'm still learning new to this because nothing happened, so it was okay.
Have you and Martel ever had sex?
No.
Y'all see the head nod up? Let's go to the next question. Focus on her head.
Have you and Martel ever kissed?
No.
Shook her head yes again.
Has Martel ever sent you pics?
No.
Shook her head yes again, child.
Have you ever sent pictures to Martel's phone?
No.
Shook her head yes again.
Has Martel ever said he wanted to sleep with you?
No.
Have you ever wanted to sleep with Martel?
No.
So when you went over his...
Maybe it's me. Because my head go from side to side. When I'm saying no, my head go no, side to side. Never up and down. Ken, your big goof, you ain't paying attention to none of the signs.
What happened?
We just talked about his marriage. He was going through a divorce.
Watch this.
So was I.
Watch this.
He did express, how much he still loved her. He did. It was nothing sexual. And like I said, despite what people say out there about Martel, he did not try to hit on me while we were there.
He did not try to hit on me while we were there. She made sure to say that. Well, where did he try to hit on you, Trisha? Why would she even say that? If he did not try to hit on you, that's it, the end. She specified while we were there. Yeah, we hit on you somewhere else and then took you back to the crib. He said you've been over there a couple times. Ken, again, you sitting your big goof farce right there. And that lady just said, while we were there. Come on now.
He did not try to come on to me. He did not try to do anything. So it's like that right there was pissing me off. Because I'm like, it was escalated bigger than what it was. Nothing happened.
Do you believe that nothing happened, Melody, between Trisha and Martel?
Say it, Mel. Say it.
Could you sit next to me?
I don't know Trish, you know what I'm saying, to really speak to her character, or unfortunately I do know my ex. And when it comes to my ex, I mean, I know he'll anything that got legs.
Ooh, child. Mel said he'll F anything that got legs, child. Now, ooh, I can't say that. They'll kick me off of YouTube. But what I was about to say, ooh, I had to stop myself.
Oh, yikes.
Well, Martel letting it be known, look, they don't even need legs. Martella gone ahead and hit a amputee, child. He was confused, like, girl, I hit it all.
I definitely know how Martel is. So maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I wasn't there. So
I can say we did not.
Yes, okay. Did you ever want to sleep with Trisha?
I mean, I'll be real. We slept together.
And we're going to keep it right there. We gonna, Jam, really, don't y'all be laughing. Y'all know Martel hit anything, child. He's like, wait a minute, Mel, you left out a couple. He said, with legs, girl. Hold on, guys. But when Martel said what he just said, I believe that he was telling the truth. Period. Because immediately Trish was supposed to say, no, the hell we didn't. Girl, I cannot. Let's continue. You see, Trish ain't said nothing. Y'all see all the seconds that's going by? She gonna nervously wait until Martel say, I'm just joking. Because we didn't. Girl, bye.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
No. Do you find that funny, Ken?
That's not funny.
Well, your girl just laughed at it, Ken. You didn't find it funny, but Trish did. She showed cackled after that nervous, after Martel said, nah, just kidding. She was sitting there scared. Do you hear me? We're going to take a look at this last little clip.
Next time on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion special.
You don't have no issues, right?
Oh, no.
All right, Melody, I would like to give you a flower.
The scammer don't give me
But look, you see,
television.
not these. I give you some new ones. But all I want to say is, Melody,
Do you feel like
Marquez, if you don't take your earth somewhere, Marquez been picked up some flowers from Backstage, child, trying to give them to Mel. Martel sitting there acting like he don't care. Boy, die.
hey, you owe Ken an apology because you have made tons of jokes?
Oh, like what?
Okay. Well, Melody,
There you go, blaming Mel. Mel ain't got shit to do with this. This Negro is crazy.
Say so. Melody say so. What I'm talking. That's not true. That's not true.
I sit up here all the time trying to constantly have your back by making sure your kids want to talk to you. Your kids want to spend time with you.
There go Ken again. You out of pocket. Let Trish talk about their kids.
I'm always gonna be their father.
You haven't though.
They will
You haven't
never.
done.
Bro, are you serious?
There have been many conversations that Miss Nell has been a part of where she has said, I don't know why everybody wants just understand this male. Everybody needs to fall in line and fall in line. Mel is just the queen of this. Everybody needs to play their role.
will the surprise guest come out?
Come on, surprise guest.
Now, when it comes to the reaction for the surprise guest, let me stop sharing this and share something else. When it comes to the reactions, we just saw Maurice attempt to look confused about the surprise guest when he actually saw who it was. Tisha gave that look as well. And we see Mel, in my opinion, she's like, okay, they want more of the BS. But shout out, y'all, again to the Facebook groups. No need for people to keep questioning who it is. It is Stormy. We've been knowing this for months. It's Stormy. Stormy is going to come out and she going to get active. She going to get ratchet. She going to get ghetto. And I believe that we're going to see a scene with Mel and Stormy going at it as well. So, no need to guess and wonder. It's Stormy. It's always been Stormy. But further setup and plots, if you ask me, for everybody, if you guys think about it, Tisha and Marceau was a little cool from what we've seen thus far on this reunion. But everybody else had issues with Mel. And for Carlos to bring somebody back that quick mid-season, yeah, that's a plot. That's it, Ronia. To add to the Let's Get Mel gang. Stevie can see that. Stevie Wonder. That's it. That's why Stormy is there. Stormy ain't come on there to say something about Destiny or Kimmy or Tisha or Marceau or anybody. Stormy is gonna come on there and talk about Mel's fans and Mel. Mark my word. So that's that on that. I'm glad I got it out the way. You guys don't know how excited I am to have one last recap left when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. One final recap of this show. And that will be next week. But we will be letting loose Saturday as always. You guys make sure to go over. Sis, are you still in the chat? Pink Table Topics? If so, drop your link in the chat. I see the notification on my screen, and it looks like Pink Table Topics is going live. Ooh, dangerous obsessions is the topic, sis. Dangerous obsessions. If you still here, okay, drop your link, sis. Hold on, guys. I'm on my way, child. Now, is Teresa here? Okay, you guys see Pink Table Topics link in the chat. Hey, Lori L. Hey, sis, do not forget my Christmas order, child. I want that whole beautiful, beautiful creation of yours for Christmas. But you guys see the link in the chat. Click on that. Pink Table Topics. Meet me over there. If Teresa is here, Teresa, I don't see Teresa in my chat today. Has Teresa been here today? Well, sis, I'm going to mod, but you know, I'm working, so I'm going to go from monitor to monitor, but I'll be there. You know, definitely tuned in all the way, but just as far as dropping down in the chat. But I thank you guys. Yeah, Stormy is the guest. One more for me. Yeah, and that's it. That is it. And we'll talk about it. But as I said at the start of this live, anything that needs to be debunked, any trending topics when it may come to Melody Cherie, as far as, you know, because there's going to be a whole lot of BS out here and all of that. You guys will hear from me. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. But no more recaps, baby, after this last part that really wasn't even needed of this damn reunion. And as I stated yesterday, I hope Mel's attorneys are on all of this when it comes to Destiny Payton and her allegations and on the network, the subsidiaries and everybody else. Okay. Okay, sis, go ahead and mod. Oh, Teresa's here. LaDawn says she could be your standby, sis. Where's Aunt Debbie? I haven't seen Aunt Debbie in the chat. I'll text her when we get out. No, Dusty has the same Pillow Talk story. Yes, L'Oreal. We're going to still talk about shit, but it'll be the Let Loose Lounge and it'll be members only. But yeah, she is Ariane Curry 2.0. Yes, ma'am. And she don't have this much interest in Mel, anger, or anything else if she hadn't screwed that man. Don't nobody operate like that. So yeah, she's Ariane 2.0. All right, guys, I am out of here. Happy Monday again. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick power hour. I may have to go to the post office tomorrow. I may have a power hour tomorrow. We'll see what's happening out in these streets. But thank you again. If you did not hit the like button, please go ahead, hit that like button on your way out. Shout out to the Cuties, shout out to the Cutie crew, and shout out to the Cutie mods. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat. Chit chat with QT.